lot for just $189 a month. Plenty of cargo space, a stylish interior that comes with a backup camera. And with Toyota Safety Sense, every RAV4 comes with these advanced safety features. Standard. You can buy a RAV with $2,000 cash back or interest-free financing plus $500 toward your down payment. And no-cost maintenance is included. Adventure, safety, style. What drives you? Toyota. Let's go places.
A crime spree, and these guys could be behind it.
Delaying a killer at the drive-thru?
I just told him it was going to be a minute for his fries.
McDonald's workers just feet from a fugitive.
And Adidas apologizes. It's over an offensive email about the Boston Marathon.
Now, ABC 7 News at 11, on your side.
We begin this evening with a 7 on Your Side investigation. The lives of immigrants turned upside down.
They were tricked into paying for bogus legal services, but now the accused company is being forced to pay up big time.
Yeah, Tim Barber live with the settlement and what victims are saying tonight. Tim?
District officials claim this business claimed to have lawyers when it didn't. Now this settlement says that they have to pay back customers, including the man we talked to tonight, through the help of a translator.
Salvador Perez says he was jobless for 10 months while he tried to provide for his daughters.
It wasn't working, and so sometimes we didn't have enough to eat. So I would let them eat, and sometimes that meant I didn't get to eat.
Perez accuses Unlimited Technology and Solution Corporation of dropping the ball while it was providing immigration services.
During those 10 months, I couldn't pay my house, my car. I wasn't able to work because I didn't have a work permit.
D.C.'s Attorney General says UTS said it had lawyers when it didn't. The district sued the company and just announced a $250,000 settlement, part of which will repay several victims.
It's really frustrating.
Wjla has been providing legal services to immigrants for decades and helped the Attorney General's office with the case.
We're grateful for the D.C. Attorney General's office for taking this case, for showing that they are interested in protecting the immigrant community.
UTS can still provide other services, but the settlement bans it from marketing employees as attorneys.
I just feel satisfied by what happened so that others don't fall prey.
I called the company several times tonight without any answer. Of course, if officials there decide to give us a call back, we'll of course tell their side of the story as well. Reporting live in Northwest Washington, Tim Barber, ABC 7 News.
All right, Tim, thanks very much. I want to update you now. We now know the identity of the service member killed in that Black Hawk helicopter crash in Leonardtown yesterday. Specialist Jeremy Tomlin of North Carolina was killed. 2 other crew members remain in critical condition.
My 9-year-old daughter, who's homesick today, said to me, she said, "Mom, we need to thank them for not hitting our house." And I said, "Sweetie, one of them died." So it's just very sad. I don't know who they are, but it's just upsetting.
It is very sad. The scene remains heavily guarded as the military continues with its investigation.
New at 11, clear video of this group. They're already accused of attacking and robbing a man on a Red Line train. And tonight, word they might be behind other crimes. Tom Rousey live with the investigation happening right now. Tom?
And Metro now knows who they are. They say this crime actually happened when the train was still in the tunnel down there, but by the time it pulled up here at Wheaton, the suspects had repeatedly punched the victim in the head. Well, they then got off and fled, but they had to flee up the longest escalator in the entire system. They got away, but again, police now know who they are.
A day after putting this wanted poster out, Metro says it's identified 4 guys who attacked and robbed a man late Easter Sunday afternoon. Transit police are now working with D.C. and Montgomery County Police to see if the guys committed other crimes. This happened as a Glenmont-bound train approached Wheaton. Transit police say one of the 4 men demanded the victim's phone, saying, quote, "Otherwise it will not end well for you." When the victim wouldn't give it up, the suspects began punching him, one yelling, "Give me that damn phone." When the doors opened, the suspects fled with the victim's debit and credit cards. Metro says it received a lot of tips after putting out high-quality video of the suspects from the train car. They say it's almost impossible not to get caught on camera on Metro, sharing video of this theft a few years ago where the thief's image is captured again and again.
It makes you feel more secure. They have, there's I guess a check on criminal behavior. I ride it almost every day and I've never had any issues.
Now, the victim actually had to be taken to the hospital where he was treated for his injuries. He will be okay. Now, Metro says right now it is in the process of gathering evidence for warrants on these suspects. They expect those warrants to be issued in the coming days. Reporting live down in the Wheaton Metro Station, I'm Tom Rousey, ABC 7 News.
Okay, Tom, thank you. In this just into the ABC 7 newsroom, a new law redefining sexual assault in Maryland. That means survivors will no longer have to prove they fought their attackers in order to show a crime happened. The new law was signed by Governor Larry Hogan tonight. It changes the state's legal definition of rape.
And we're keeping a close eye on a hospital in Texas tonight. That's where former President George H.W. Bush was admitted this evening. It's being called a precaution due to a mild case of pneumonia. The 92-year-old is said to be in good spirits.